Every team in your company is using a different LLM for different purpose. OpenAI here, Gemini there, and Bedrock for some another experimental project. There are several SDKs, several APIs scattered around, and there is no accountability as such. In the next 5 minutes, I'll show you how to fix this with MuleSoft AI Gateway. I'm Akshata Sawant, developer advocate at Salesforce, and with that, let's get started. So this picture that you see here gives you an overview of MuleSoft AI Gateway. At the core is the control plane, which puts it all together. And if you can see, there are different components like MCP, agents, API, and that's what it does. You can make calls to your different LLM servers, your APIs, your MCP server, and manage all the interaction at one place. At the same time, you can apply security policies, governance policies to this different API calls, MCP calls, A2A calls, or your LLM calls. And not just that, you can also manage your keys, your routing strategies at one place. So let's see how we can configure all of them and get started with AI Gateway. So we are inside MuleSoft's Anypoint platform and inside the API manager. And basically what you're seeing here is the homepage for MuleSoft AI Gateway, where we are going to create a new LLM proxy. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we'll create LLM Gateway, and in the LLM proxy, let's give our proxy a name, which could be MuleSoft AI Gateway Demo. And then you can choose the format, which could be OpenAI or Gemini. I'm keeping it default, and then a base path. This is something similar to your API where we have our base path. So let's keep it the same, LLM proxy. Further, you can go ahead and make some advanced configuration or keep it default. In the next step, we'll be configuring our Flex Gateway. So as I mentioned previously, Flex Gateway is at the core of this. And as you can see, I've already configured MuleSoft AI Gateway, which is running locally on my Docker container. Basically, it's a self-managed Flex Gateway. You can read more about Flex Gateway here and get started with your own Flex Gateway. Moving ahead, once you have your Flex Gateway, let us define the consumer endpoint. So since my Flex Gateway is deployed locally, I'll give it a localhost endpoint. And the port is 8081, and go ahead to the next step. Here we have to configure the outbound endpoint. As you can see, we can define different routing strategy, but currently there is just one route that I've defined. You can further go ahead and add different routes and also define different strategies. Here we have model-based routing strategy and semantic strategy, which is not configured yet, but we'll see in the upcoming videos how to configure a semantic strategy. For this video, let's go ahead with the basic one, which is model-based routing strategy, which means a decision to choose the LLM model will be based on the models that you have defined, the properties that you have configured. So for starters, I'm defining my first model as OpenAI, for which I'll enter the API keys. And further, I'll go ahead and select the target model, which is Gemini GPT 5.2. Moving ahead with the route B, I've selected Gemini as the model. I'll enter the API key for Gemini and also define the target model, which is Gemini 2.5 Flash. So depending on your usage, if it's going to be a query that requires high computational power, you can go with higher models. And similarly, if there's something that does not require a powerful model, you can go ahead with the less powerful model and save some cost. So this is the whole intent of AI Gateway, that you can have your keys, your models defined at one place and define your routing strategies as well. Next, you can also define a fallback route. Once you have configured everything, you can go ahead and save and deploy this. Once it is saved and deployed, as you can see, it's now been registered, and we have a landing page for our AI Gateway, our LLM proxy. So here you can see everything around cost management, prompts and tokens that have been used, the compliant policy, violation rules. Basically, it gives you a dashboard where you can see all the statistics, all the metrics. Further, you can go ahead and try it out, test out the endpoint. We have an option here to try out your LLM gateway, your AI gateway, for which you will be needing client ID and client secret. Let's see how to get them. In order to get your client ID and client secret, we'll go back to Anypoint Exchange. Inside Anypoint Exchange, as you can see, we already have an asset that has been created, MuleSoft AI Gateway demo, the one that we just created, for which you can add in documentation and add in some information as per your requirement. Once done, we'll go ahead and request access for the Skate LLM proxy, for which we'll choose the environment, we'll select an application, and we'll request access. Once done, you now have your client ID and client secret. Please make sure you save them. So let's go ahead and test out our API endpoint now that we have our client ID, client credentials. So as you can see, I'm in my Postman, but you can also test this out using your preferred terminal, your CLI, or any of your agent SDKs as well. Okay, moving ahead, I have set my client ID, client secret, and I've also asked the question about summarizing the Q3 trends. Let's go ahead and trigger the endpoint and see if we get the response. And as you can see, we have now received the response. We have got the information about the Q3 summary, the Q3 earnings, and we have also got information about the tokens and all. Let's go back to our AI gateway in the UI and see the statistics, the dashboard. So currently I'm in my MuleSoft AI Gateway, and previously we have sent some requests via Postman, basically triggered the endpoint. And as you can see, the total token cost, which was previously 0, has now given us a proper computation. So we can see the number of tokens used for prompts and the response tokens, the LLM model that we have used, and the client application. Basically, this will help us give an overview and keep a track of tokens. You can also set some threshold SLA limits and thresholds to keep and manage your tokens so that you do not exceed the consumption. That was all about LLM Gateway and AI Gateway in this video. In the next video, we'll see more about the routing strategies. We'll define the semantic search routing strategies. We'll also see more texting methods and how do we apply AI policies to our AI Gateway. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for the next videos.